It seems like we're always in search of the next big thing, but most of the time, it's when you stop looking that you actually find it.
Was there one pop star you wanted to emulate when you were younger?
So you get asked those questions a lot, but I actually really didn't want to emulate anyone. I didn't think of music in that way because I wasn't really listening to music like that. There was no one person really when I answer that honestly.
With her most recent album, Brat, Charli XCX made waves as one of the biggest new faces in pop music. But the reality is, she's been doing this for a long time. Her signature sound of blending electronic music and rave culture with a more pop song structure and vocal delivery is something that she's been crafting for more than 10 years now. It's not like Charli woke up one day and was like, I think electronic music is gonna be big, so let's start doing that. This is what she loves doing, and it absolutely translates into the quality of her work and the reception of the audience. And after the massive reach and success of Brat, we're seeing clones pop up everywhere. There's a massive swarm of artists who are trying to capitalize on this sort of rave pop sound and aesthetic. But I think fans now can sniff out authenticity better than ever before. With the sheer volume of stuff that we put out there, the idea of crafting this perfect artist who is with the times and on trend is just not realistic. The artists who have the most long-term and sustained healthy success, they lead, they do not follow.
What advice would you have for your younger self?
Gosh, this is so cheesy, but really trust your gut. I know people say that all the time, but I've definitely done things in my past where I've felt that I've been sort of swayed into a creative decision, where in hindsight it's felt a bit wrong. So I would say trust your gut, and also don't be afraid of who you are.
It seems like most people spend their time wondering what the next big thing will be and how they can capitalize on these trends to further their career. But really, the only thing that works is you. Obviously, it is important to stay culturally aware and evolve, but I think there is a big difference between that and branding yourself based on what others are doing to find success. And this is the trap that so many fall into. The hardest thing to do is trust your vision, especially when your vision is not in line with the current trends. But you have to ask yourself, what are you doing this for? Because if it's fame and success, there are much better routes to take. The thing connecting those at the top of music is that they would all still be doing it, even if they never reached those heights. You have to have this strong sense of self-belief and love of the art, that only you know what's best and you know how your work should be presented to the world. I think most people start out with this same intention, but are led astray by bad actors in their team or people around them who don't really get it. And that's the conundrum of the music industry. As you get bigger, you need to hire people that help you manage and grow the project. And all of these folks come in with their own ideas and opinions. That's why it's so important to find people who get it and who won't lead you in the direction of what's trending right now, but instead will help you grow in a unique and strong way that fits you. And I think everyone has this sort of end destination in mind as an artist, where you're living off of your work and this passion of yours has turned into a thriving business that can support yourself and your family. But what are you willing to give up along the way to make that happen? That's the question. And I think people sacrifice too much of themselves and their initial vision in the name of making a few bucks here and there and maybe getting a few more followers off of some trend quickly. The long-term success, the stuff that stays with you for life and can provide for you for life, comes in trusting yourself and your vision and saying a big old fuck you to everybody else.